Hello, my name is Tanner Ringerud,
Hi, and I'm Jim Babb.
and we're working on a project about terms of service agreements.
You know that little box at the bottom of every single website that you have to click before you can upload videos or pictures?
And you know that giant chunk of legal text above it that you don't read?
Well, to be honest with you, we don't read it either.
Right. Which is what makes us perfect for this project, is we're just as uneducated as everyone else.
And that's why I'd like to create this transmedia documentary to explore the issues of terms of service agreements. And we want to do that by interviewing lawyers and industry professionals and professors.
But we want to make it more accessible too, so people can understand all of it a lot better, and hopefully educate ourselves in the process, so we have gameplay and comedy sketches and other things to kind of just make it a little lighter.
So what we've done is we put a little bit of a pitch here for you, so you can explore it with us, and you can get a flavor of what we're going to be doing. So thank you.
Thank you. I use the internet a lot. I go to work and I use the internet. I come home and I use the internet. And I use a lot of sites. Sites like Google and Yahoo and Bing and sites like YouTube, Vimeo, Twitter, TwitPic, Facebook, of course. And then there's like the aggregators, BuzzFeed, Reddit, Dig, and Urles, VideoGum, Huffington Post, music, Last.fm, Pandora, the video sites, Hulu, Netflix, Atom, reference stuff, dictionary.com, Wikipedia, and then there's the blogs, WordPress, Blogger, Tumblr, funny stuff, Delisted, College Humor, Funny or Die, Metafilter, and then if I want to shop, maybe I'll go to eBay, Amazon, Overstock.com, tickets at Kayak.com. I look at and use about 40 web pages every day. And before I use those web pages again tomorrow, I've agreed to read and agree to all the terms of service contracts for all those sites.
Now, assuming that each one of those terms of service agreements is about 10 pages,
Okay.
that equals about 400 pages that you need to read tonight. Now, this doesn't take into account, the fact that these change on a constant basis without warning, so odds are in the next year you're going to have to read several of them over again.
You want me to read these all tonight? Google Terms of Service. Welcome to Google. Thanks, Google. 1.
Respond. So
Your relationship with Google.
Facebook introduced this new thing where they use your pictures to sell your friends stuff. So they take your pictures and they write things on them and then put them on your friend's page as an embedded ad. Like, hey, look, your friend John really likes this stuff. Like, why don't you like it? Sort of, why don't you click here, sort of thing. And you have to go into your agreement with them and change your preferences so that they can't do that. They just retroactively made it so that everybody on Facebook would be sort of signed into this.
An opt-out sort of.
Yeah, you had to opt out. So that pissed me off. So I opted out, and I told everybody I knew to opt out, and I put it on Facebook and Twitter, like, you need to opt out of this thing. And I know that a lot of terms of service agreements are really bad. So if you upload something to loads of places, the terms of service agreements say that, oh, well, if you upload something here, we own that, which of course is ridiculous, because how can that hold up in court? Why would that hold up in court? It's not a legally binding agreement.
Hey, look at you, Mr. Fancy. You on a date or something? Is that occupied? You gonna use it?
Nope.
Alright, well, let me through. Got some important business to take care of.
No. You can use this bathroom, no problem. But first you have to agree to these terms of service.
Terms of service
Yep.
of the bathroom.
Bathroom, yes.
What exactly do I have to do here?
Oh, you just have to read through all these papers, and then right here at the end, check that little box to say you agree.
It's a lot of pages. I really
legally need to read all those documents and check that box.
Can I just, check the box?
Yeah. I mean, if you check the box, it means you agree to all the terms.
Whatever, I'm just gonna do that then. Okay.
All right. Looks like everything's in order. Help yourself to the bathroom.
Thanks.
Yeah. Enjoy your stay.
I guess that's a fair point. I mean, if a company's made an investment into something that you use and they want to figure out ways to monetize that investment, I totally understand and empathize with that. It's just kind of, well, how are these companies going about it? Is it fair to have opt-out policies on how you use this content? Is it fair to make me find out how you're using it? I mean, I don't think it is. And I think we're seeing these things already sort of come to the real world. You're seeing, like you're saying about the iPhone, the way that works. If you try and do anything that Apple doesn't like you doing with that, you try and hack it in some way, they will brick your phone. They will make it unusable. And it doesn't matter that you paid $400, whatever it is for that thing, they will just take it offline. And, sucks for you. That's horrible. It's so awful. Like, this is something you bought. This is a machine that you own, and you should be able to do certain things with it. You should be able to, get under the hood and tinker around with it. Why not? That's how we've always done things. Why is this going away?
Seriously, you're gonna do this all day?
Yeah.
Well, I agreed to your terms, so come on.
No, what you did, friend, was break my terms. Section 8, Article 4, number 1, yes. Number 2, no. You've been barred from re-entry.
But this is my bathroom.
Yeah, but it's my bathroom too, and you broke the terms of service.
Some minor infraction?
Minor infraction? Do you have any idea how much content you downloaded in there? No one else can even log off. The bandwidth is completely used up. It's disgusting.
We're talking about the bathroom, right?